Good morning. It is day 24 on the OCT, and we are just leaving the town of Bandon, Oregon. And right out here, we just got down to the beach. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking forward to getting down into some of this stuff. So this is Table Rock and Black Rock and Sisters Rocks. There's a whole bunch of different names of things out here. I'm not sure we'll be able to point them all out individually, but I think you can kind of gather which ones are which there. It's just gorgeous. We have a beautiful day for it. We didn't do a wrap up yesterday. Again, we took the ferry across the river, which was probably the fastest boat ride I have ever been on in my life. I feel like it took about 3 minutes to go about 5 miles. It was really kind of comical at the same time, but man, that is gorgeous. We were just getting pelted in the face by the rain and the water splashing up. Anyway,
he was trying to get us to town before it really started. There
was a storm coming in, and yeah, he said he doesn't normally go out when the winds are that bad, but we already scheduled it, and we didn't really have a choice of when we were getting there. That's when we could get there. So we got our ride across, started walking up into town. Fortunately, we only had about a half a mile walk because it was that's when it started to pour. And so we got to our hotel and hunkered down under an overhang. They had some chairs outside, fortunately, where we could sit and wait for our room to be ready. So that was about an hour, which wasn't so bad. We were just wet and kind of cold for a little while, so we did that, and then just had to just do some drying out and some resupplying and some eating. So that was our evening. We got just about 17 miles today, including the town walk to get out here to the beach and the walk to get into the campground that we're going to. And other than that, we're really just looking forward to, it's going to be all beach walk pretty much. But we have some nice, really gorgeous stuff here to look at this morning. It is low tide in about an hour, so we're hoping to see some nice stuff here before we pass by this section. All right, we will check in with you again in a little while, and hopefully have some really nice stuff to share. Oh, this one is called Dog Howling Rock. Something like that, I think it is. The correct name in there. It's just amazing. It's just never ending, it seems like. The more farther we go, the more stuff there is. It's gorgeous. Alright, just exploring through some areas of the rock here. Try to zoom out. This is a dead end here, which we were trying to get through, but we've got this neat little pathway here. I think I can get through without too much trouble, except I almost ran into that. Yeah, not bad. All right, here we are at our third Haystack Rock. Just a couple miles south of Bandon. Nice, really cool water crashing on the right side of it there. Really neat to see. Get some good splashes over there. Running out of beach, people. It's about 2 o'clock, 13 and a half miles in, and the tide is threatening to run us up on the dunes. Hopefully we can get past, we don't know what's up ahead there, but hopefully it improves around the corner up there shortly.
What?
That's where my arm was.
What are you doing?
Oh goodness, it's been a long couple of months. All right, this is the wrap up for day 24 on the OCT. We started out our day in Bandon, Oregon, and we did 17 miles from there. All right, have a good night. I'm just kidding. So we did the first couple of miles. Well, first we had to get out of town, but once we got to the beach, the first couple of miles were lovely, great, fantastic. I love that. Was probably my favorite, I think.
Stretch of beach?
Of beach, yes. Yeah, that was
if you're going to go to one beach so far in
Yeah.
Oregon, Bandon is where you want to go.
Yeah.
There's lots of huge rock formations and things like that. Low tide, we were tide pooling all over the place.
Yeah.
Lots of rocks.
It was gorgeous.
Shells. I mean, it was, I mean, that's the place to go to the beach.
I mean, we also had a really beautiful morning weather-wise as well, too, as the light was perfect and for taking pictures, and just it was gorgeous. So yeah, highly recommend going to Bandon.
And then
yeah, and then we did nothing but just flat out beach walking for the rest of the day. That was it.
Which honestly, it sounds lovely, and it is
Yeah.
lovely, and you see the waves crashing all day long. It's actually very vociferous and just like penetrating at times. Yeah, but it's just straight out. You're just walking, and it gets monotonous after a while.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I think until about 11 o'clock, noonish, we had that nice kind of firmer sand.
Right.
But then as the
tide
comes in, it pushes you up farther on, back
on that softer
into
sand.
the soft sand.
Yeah.
and that's a struggle.
Yeah. So,
So.
it as the day went on, it just got more and more difficult to walking. At one point, and I did take a little bit of video of that, where we were running out of beach because the dunes were pretty close to the water, and yeah, it was very sloped, and every step was a struggle because every step your foot was sliding down the slope. So it was that was really difficult in that section. Fortunately, a little bit after that, it did flatten out. Then the sand was still soft, but we were
A little bit more traction.
But yeah, we were able to just planting your foot flat was so much better at that point.
Yeah.
Even though the sand was fairly soft. So let's see. Well, yeah, then that's when we just all that we did the rest of the afternoon was just walking flat through that softer sand. And then when we got to half a mile ish from this campground that we're in tonight, a woman came running down from the dunes at us, and I didn't know I just thought she wanted to talk to us because she saw we were backpacking, but she was with
She was volunteering.
yeah, she must be with one of the conservation agencies or something in the area, and she was out just trying, I guess, raising awareness, for the plovers, and I think in particular the snowy plovers, but because we've seen the nesting
signs all
signs
over.
and sites, and they don't want us walking up high near the dunes on the soft sand, which is fine with us anyway. But anyway, so she talked to us for a moment, but she also gave us an alternative route to get off the sand for a little while and do that last half a mile kind of on firmer ground, which was nice. So, and just to change of scenery for a half a mile was something.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't very scenic, at least it was something different for a brief bit. So, yeah, that was it. Day 24.
Rolled into camp. So we are at I guess it's a county park where they have camping, which we do have a reservation for, fortunately. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we showered, did laundry.
Boyce Cope Campground, it's called, in case anyone is interested. So yeah, that's where we are for this evening. I'll take a couple of shots of that. There are quite a few people here, so I'll try to keep it limited to. But tomorrow we have just about 15 miles, high 14s. Not really sure what that's going to look like. We have 2 tide alerts that we have to consider. So we're going to be up and out early to try to get, because the second one is
9 miles
9 miles in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we want to try to hit that one. And those are like creek, river or something fording. So we'll see.
We're going to get wet again.
Yeah. So we'll see what that looks like. And, and there's a lighthouse. Tomorrow, yeah. So it's not all beach walking, but we're not quite sure what it will look like, so we'll see. All right, so that's day 24. Hope everyone's well, and have a good night.
Good night.
All right, and here is the campsite for the night at the Boyce Cope Campground. Well, there's a lot of tents, but no people, so I'll give a quick scan. You can see that there's lots of camping spots here, all these tenting sites, and then behind the shower house up there, there's a number of RVs. So they do have some laundry facilities here. They have showers and of course bathrooms. So we made use of all of that since we had it to be used. And then over here they have a lovely little seating area out here, I guess, that you can enjoy. And we're right across from the water. The ocean is out there on the other side of that dune, spit of dunes out there, and then there's a little bay in between. So it's really nice, very nice place. So that is us for the night, and have a good night.